What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2017. This is episode 9 on the Lone Oak series. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the C70, just get her all warmed up. But we're going to go far, far away so our ears don't bleed. So, if you guys remember from last video, we sold 98,000 bushels of soybeans just to, sort of get us out of debt. Well, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you can clearly see that we're unfortunately still in debt. But if you also remember, we had a very, very fruitful harvest. I think we pulled in 352-ish thousand bushels of corn, which is great, but we didn't have enough space to keep all of it. So what I'm going to do with the C70 is I'm going to take it to, let's see, who has the best price right now? Yeah, it looks like Agri has the best price for corn at the moment. Corn is not in season. I don't think it becomes in season until winter. Yeah, so in the middle of winter is ideally when we're going to want to sell our corn, but we're going to go ahead and just get rid of it just to get us out of debt. And I think I'm just going to get rid of the C70 and the auger wagon as well, and we might be upgrading to a little some. So I will see you guys as soon as we get to the store, so you don't have to listen to the C70 and have your ears bleed. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even too worried about the price that the corn's gonna sell for. I'm kind of glad that Agri actually has the higher price, because across the street, I mean, that's the store. That's our next stop. So this should be a pretty quick trip. But first and first, mostly, I keep saying that. But we're gonna. No one probably even knows where that's originally from. But we're gonna go ahead and dump this. There we go. We're gonna dump that and get far, far away again, so our ears don't bleed some more. But so the goal here, I guess there's one downside, really. The C70 doesn't have a PTO. There's absolutely no way that I could get the auger to work on the grain cart, as my dad actually told me in the comments, which was awesome. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate that. But there's no way for me to dump that grain. So I think what I'm gonna do is just sell it. Just get rid of it. But we got 12,000, so we're in the green, just across the street. But the main reason I'm really excited to get rid of this thing, guys, is it is so loud. There's no reason I need more capacity for I should probably sell the auger wagon first. But there's no reason that I need more capacity for selling or anything like that. So I'm probably gonna end up getting another thing that can hold 50,000, but it's why is that just idling so high? Relax, dude. Okay, so let's sell this thing. We're gonna sell it. I think it has like 1,900 corn in it or something like that. So get rid of that. 29,000, that's pretty good. And Perks is selling at the store. Oh my god, loudness. Okay, Perks is selling at the store, though. We're gonna get a lot more money for this equipment than we would. Oh, we gotta repair this first. Than we would if we were to just sell it on Craigslist. So we have, keep in mind, 300,000 bushels of corn. But what we need to do now is, I'm going to utilize the icons here again. But what we need to do now is actually buy a new ting. We got to buy a new ting. Honestly, the cheapest one is going to be the Ford. Let's put a trailer hitch on it just because it's kind of handy. We'll leave that. Main color. Ooh, I haven't even gotten this far yet. I don't know what color we should do. I'm actually going to phone a friend for this one. Okay, I'm back from phoning a friend. Oksana has instructed me that dark gray would probably look the best, so we're going to run with that. Should we just do dark gray again? We'll see what that looks like. I can always change it later on, but for now, this will work. Okay, where's that bad boy, Billy? Look at it. It's beautiful. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to say about a truck, but that's what we're saying. This has a much better sound already. I am very happy with this. We actually used the same Ford truck in blue, Laguna Blue maybe, on the RV series. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it'll be in the upper right-hand corner right about now. If I remember when I'm editing. If I don't remember when I'm editing, scold me in the comments. Make me feel bad. Not actually, please don't do that. Okay, so now we need a tipper. But we need one for a semi. Let's see, that is actually all we can afford is this one. But let's get black. I think black's gonna look really nice. It'll contrast really well with the gray, I think, too. It doesn't look too bad. All right, we'll fire this thing back up, and we'll attach to our brand new Wilson trailer. Look at that, boys. We're getting fancy now. So this actually holds the same amount that the C70 held. I have no idea how that works, but that's the way the game is set up. So this clearly is much larger, but it does hold the same amount. So I'm gonna run back to the farm, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Well, unfortunately, I have found a not inconvenience, but a downside to this truck, and I now know why it is so inexpensive. There's no interior. There's these seats and a steering wheel that doesn't move. No offense to the modder, other than the interior, it looks great. Most modders don't even really pay attention to the interior. They don't think it's really an issue, and I would agree with them. However, for those of you who enjoy cab view, this is unfortunately not the truck for you. But it's great. I mean, it sounds a lot better. It looks a lot better. The C70 mod was a great mod. I think whoever made that did a really good job as well. I need to do some more research because I just download mods at random. If I find something that looks cool, click download and get it in the files. But this thing's awesome, dudes. Let's go ahead and just fill her up. What I think we should do is fast forward, and we're gonna fast forward into mid winter. And we're gonna do that because honestly, there's not a whole lot for us to do right now, dudes. Now that we're done with corn harvest, I mean, we can pretty much just kick back, relax, unwind. You know, we can go back to the house, have some lemonade on the porch. Actually, maybe we shouldn't do that because it's going to be freezing cold. So the front is probably more full than the rear. Yeah, it's even it's even glitching through the roof there. No big deal. We'll live with it. The Ford's pulling all right. Now that we've really weighted it down, it pulls pretty dang good. So let's just park up here for the moment, just out in front of the shop. Alright dudes, welcome to mid-winter. What we need to do now is check our corn prices. They could be better. So let's speed up a little bit more. We are pretty early in midwinter still, so I'm sure the prices are gonna peak probably at the end of the day, maybe at midday, but I want to go ahead and get rid of at least 50,000 because if you haven't noticed, surprise, surprise, we're in debt again. We got to get out of this rut, dudes. We are in a pretty big rut right now, but we do have a lot of corn. It's kind of looking like that agri might be our best bet yet again for some corn. But knowing my luck, as soon as we get there, it's going to be at Lone Wolf, and we're going to have to drive to the complete opposite side of the map. We should probably upgrade our trailer eventually so we can sell more grain at one time. There is a dolly that is the same Wilson trailer, but it just has a dolly version. So we should probably look into that. I'll do like testing on a different map or something, just to see. I don't know that when you go to the store, if you empty your first trailer, I'm pretty sure that the price of the grain you're selling will go down after your first load. So I feel like it's probably not going to benefit us getting the dolly. And I pulled out in front of someone. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, we'll pull down in here. This is going to be the trickier part, is actually, yep, almost clipped that. But is actually pulling into these places now. It's gonna be a bit tighter. We'll get all set to unload. Oops, it's a center one, isn't it? If you know what that's called, let me know. I don't know what it's called when it dumps out of the center of the trailer like this. Probably center dumping. Okay, so yeah, Lone Wolf is at 513 and climbing, so let's go ahead and sell this now just to get it over with. I'm really hoping for a lot of money here. We need a pretty big bump in our income because, God, this isn't a lot, is it? We have multiple trips to be made, but that's a $25,000 harvest income. That's really not what I was looking forward to. We'll take this back to the farm and fill up one more time. Or a couple more times, I guess. We're gonna get rid of all of our corn this episode. If you haven't figured that out by now, we're selling everything. We need some serious income. And this episode actually might be all about just getting money, because I'm gonna sell, let's see, I'm gonna sell our mowers because we haven't touched those yet. I'm gonna sell anything that has to do with grass, the aquatrans for the cows, the water, and I think I might be selling both combines. Basically, the goal is to get a seriously upgraded combine, because last harvest took me literally 6 hours, like real-time hours. I sat here in this chair for 6 whole hours just watching my workers work. It's not the most entertaining thing in the world, not only for me, but for you guys, because the time-lapse kind of gets too long to where when you shorten it down to like 15 seconds, it's really hard to tell what's going on. So I feel like that's our main priority at this point in time, is just get a big combine. But we made it to Lone Wolf Co. Let's see if they have better pricing for us. I can't remember now off the top of my head what we sold last time. 45? Oh no, that's total. So we got 25,000. I'm pretty sure that's like exactly what we got last time. So let's go back to the farm once more, fill up, and go somewhere else. Alright boys, this is it. This is the last dump, if you want to call it that. I'm kind of ashamed. I am. I'm a little embarrassed here. But we didn't get hardly anything for income. I mean, we're going to hit 150,000 maybe. How depressing. Wow. Okay. We'll see what we get from this. If we hit 150,000, I'll be able to sleep tonight. Let's get back to the farm and put the... we'll put both combines, if they'll fit anyways, on the PJ. And then we'll... I'll fast forward through night so it's daytime, so we don't have to deal with all this not being able to see crap. We're going to sell the headers on Craigslist. So let's do that quick, I guess. And then let's also get rid of our... just to make up a little bit of money. We'll get rid of the mowers because we're not going to need those. Let's get rid of the tedder because we're not going to need that for a long time. And we're not going to need the windrower or the baler or the aquatrans for a long, long, long time. Especially at the rate we're moving right now. But let's hook up to the PJ and get it all lowered down, and we'll just pull it into the shop. That way we can load up the combines a lot faster. Alright, I'm going to be honest, guys. This just ain't going to work. It's just not going to work out. If I were to even put them on this way, which is totally unrealistic, it's not going to fit through the door. And they just can't go on this way. We need, like, plates or something we could pull out in the PJ. But I think our best bet is to also sell these on Craigslist and just get 81,000 for both of them. That doesn't sound bad at all. Okay, so now if we go to harvesters, all of these are very nice harvesters. The in-game harvesters are amazing. However, I really want to do this custom modding one. Not only because it's a John Deere, but if I upgrade this, see, we're already at 309,000. That's too steep. That's too steep. We're going to go 680. Let's do a row dual. It's always nice to have a foldable grain tank. Let's do that. 237,000. Let's do this. We'll go back to soybeans for a little bit. That's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and plant some soybeans this time around. So let's put the PJ back. Won't be needing this thing. I'm going to hire out a delivery service to bring us our new combine, because there's no way, if I couldn't fit those little tiny 1660s on the PJ, there's no way that I would be able to fit our 680 on here, especially with row duals. Not a chance. Okay, so it looks like the transport team we hired brought it. The row duals look awesome. That looks sweet. This looks very familiar to me. Living in Iowa, this is, I mean, row crop is what we see all day long. Because corn, that's why. But I wanted to do, wow, that looks really nice. That looks really, really nice. This is made by Custom Modding, if you guys aren't familiar with them. I believe they have a Facebook page. Very, very cool modding stuff that came from them in the 2017 game version. I know they are working on a couple of mods for 2019, so be on the lookout for those. But I wanted to do the soybean header mainly because it's part of the mod. I mean, I don't want to just not get it. I want to experience the full mod. Since I didn't get a header trailer, I'm going to just drop the header here in front of our liquid fertilizer tanks, because we don't use liquid fertilizer for anything. That looks a little high to me for some reason. Does that look high to you guys? I mean, that's fully dropped. That's raised. I feel like there's a slight issue there. But we'll live with it. It is a very expensive harvester, so I'm not intending to get rid of it anytime soon. It also could be the header, or could be just the version of this mod that I downloaded. However, if this thing fits through the door, I'm going to be super impressed. Oh my god, it's going to be close. Yes! Alright, cool. So I don't have to buy a new storage area for this. That's a bonus. Take a look at this thing, dudes, in the actual light. I'll put my flashlight on too, but this looks really nice. Really, really nice. The attention to detail that Custom Modding puts into their mods is just crazy. As you can see here, it says S680 on the side, and the Firestone duals are actually Firestone duals. But I think I'm actually out of things to do. We're no longer in debt. We have a brand new combine, which is going to be awesome. And we got rid of a lot of stuff that we had absolutely no use for. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what I can do to make the series more interesting for you guys. But that's going to do it for this one. Thanks, guys. Peace.